Hello everyone, welcome back to another 1v1 Warhammer battle. This is going to be the Warriors of Chaos versus the Empire. For my army we have two Chaos Warhounds. The front line is going to be made up of two Forsaken, one on each flank here, and well, this one's way over here now. The main line is going to be three Chaos Warriors with great weapons right there, being led by an Inspiring Champion and backed up by the Weird Spawn. Our leader of the day is Archaon the Ever-Chosen with the Swords of Chaos, and in the back we have two Chaos Warriors with Halberds. For the Empire, we have, we'll just go down the line here, we have the Silver Bullets as their only range, then we have three Spearmen in this line and two Halberdiers, then like the mid line we have two additional Halberdiers, one on each flank, and then behind those we have two Greatswords, and then two additional Spearmen in the back, and then way back here, the Royal Outdoor Griffites. For the leaders, they have the General of the Empire and an Amber Wizard on the Griffin. So I'm assuming that they had the Silver Bullets, but initially I thought the Silver Bullets would be tucked in right here, right in front of the Royal Outdoor Griffites, but we are going to soon find out that they are in fact on this flank. So what I'm going to do is try and get these Warhounds way over here, and I want to try and kill these Silver Bullets. I'm going to eventually throw in the Forsaken this way to try and tie up the Halberdiers, because you know that they're going to run interference, and we're going to try and pounce on them with the Chaos Warhounds here, and again this one's going to come way over there. Over here, Archaon and the Swords of Chaos are going to be hitting the left flank here soon, and joining them would be this Chaos Warrior with Halberd, but they are very slow, so their only immediate support is going to be the Forsaken. I'm going to throw the Weird Spawn over there as well, and then we're going to start piling into the main line of the Empire right here with our three Chaos Warriors and the Inspiring Champions. This Chaos Warrior with Halberdier is eventually going to be going over here as well on the left flank. Right now you can see the Dimmick Knights starting to head over here. Keep my eye on them. You can see the Halberdiers are going to come over there. They're going to start summoning a Ferromanticore. I'm going to run interference from the Halberdiers with our Forsaken. Meanwhile, there go the Silver Bullets onto these Forsaken. They did take one shot at our Chaos Warhounds, but we're coming in behind. Forsaken are coming up in the front. And then again, the other Chaos Warhounds coming up from the side. Right now, the Manticore is going to come down here to try and snipe Archaon, but he is under the protection of the Swords of Chaos. And we're going to kind of just chew up this Manticore pretty quickly. The Halberdiers have no chance against the Forsaken, and then we're going to run the Forsaken into the Spearmen. Dimmick Knights is going to come around like this, where we're going to back up with the Weird Spawn and then these Chaos Warriors with Halberds. The main line of Halberds and Inspiring Champions, keeping them with the leadership, is going to do really well against the Spearmen and Halberdier line. And you can see that the two Greatswords is going to be coming up as well. My Forsaken over here are getting crushed by the General of the Empire, and with the help of them and the Halberdiers. And you can see these guys running off with fear. But these other Chaos Warhounds are going to come back, and we're actually going to be able to win the fight against the Silver Bullets here very soon. We're going to pounce them with double Warhounds. Our Forsaken will die, though, but I think that's an okay cause for them to die, since it's helping to take out the Silver Bullets. Meanwhile, over here, we have killed the Halberdiers. We have routed off the... Actually, no, those Halberdiers. We're trying to keep pace with the Royal Outdoor Griffites because they charge in briefly, and I want to keep them here because we're still trying to get our anti-large up here, and our Weird Spawn are finishing off the Spearmen with our Swords of Chaos, and we're going to keep chasing these Royal Outdoor Griffites. We've already done half amount of damage to them, which is really good. These other Chaos Warriors are coming up. Now, the initial line of Halberdiers and Spears, you can see, are finally breaking, but we still do have the Greatsword here. The other Greatsword is coming into these Chaos Warriors there. We do still have our leadership buffing up the middle there with the Inspiring Champions. You can see these Forsaken are running off. These two Chaos Warhounds killed the Silver Bullets to the last. And now I'm going to have them come over to this side of the battlefield where Archaon the Ever-Chosen and the Weird Spawn are still chasing off the Dimmick Knights. And they're going to start going to go bloop. And we're going to chase them a little bit with the Weird Spawn. And then I'm going to try and bring over a Chaos Puppy to support them. But the rest of our forces are going to start heading back towards the main line of the fight, where the Amber Wizard has joined up with the Spearmen, the Great Swords, and what is left of their infantry. And we're going to try and get them with these Chaos Warriors, who are going to try and intercept the General of the Empire. You see we're starting to lose on the right flank here, being overwhelmed by just the amount of Empire soldiers that are there, and the Amber Wizard. But we still do have the Inspiring Champions holding down the flank, or sorry, the mid, or whatever this is, I guess the right flank now. With the Chaos Warriors, they are going to get reinforcements with the third Chaos Warrior and the Forsaken that are coming in from the left. We're going to get Archaon the Ever-Chosen and the Swords of Chaos over there. The Royal Outdoor Griffites did come back. We're going to re-engage with these Chaos Warriors, this puppy to try and pin them in place, and the Weird Spawn just so we can knock them out of the battle. My Chaos Warrior here with Great Weapon did routes, I believe. They're routing off, or maybe they shattered, actually. They probably shattered. But just Archaon and the Swords of Chaos along with these Chaos Warriors. Now here you can see they're going to be dealing with a lot of forces, but they have bunched up, so we're going to cast a Pillar... Rain of Fire? Is that what the spell's called? I can't remember. But we're going to rain fire. Meanwhile, the other two Chaos Warriors and the Inspired Champions are going to try and force their way through these leadership. A lot of good damage there, too. A lot of good damage. And we're going to join the fight over here again to assist Archaon the Ever-Chosen. Back there, we are finishing off the Royal Outdoor Griffites. Puppies are going to come over here just to do a charge to get some more kind of surround to try and weaken the leadership for their being an enemy on the flanks, but they are going to route off here. That's okay. We still do have a nice core of Chaos Warriors here. Forsaken there. Aspiring Champions are routing off. These guys are going to come back, and Archeon still looking pretty okay because they're trying to focus him down with the Swords of Chaos right here. So his Guardian ability is definitely keeping him alive along with his inherent resistances. Roll off the Sacrifice dead, so we're going to be bringing in the Weird Spawn and the Chaos Warriors with Halberds, but they are very, very slow. This Chaos Pup is going to start, but you see they already shadowed the Spearman, trying to keep the Spearman and that one away from this combat. These Chaos Warriors came back, and they're going to start coming back up. And again, the enemy tried to focus down Archeon, but under the protective watch of his best buds, the Swords of Chaos, he managed to withstand that damage, because again, I think he has, what, like 50? Well, we can't see it here. But he has an inherent physical resistance, and then with Guardian, I think it's around 50, 56, some kind of crazy percentage of protection when they're together. So he's pretty hard to snipe. But good game to Carther. You can see the Forsaken did really well. The Chaos Warriors, I'm a broken record. They're one of the best infantry in the game for the cost that they have. It's kind of crazy, really. The Chaos Warriors, actually, with the Halberdiers being twinsies in this battle, 24 kills each. Swords of Chaos, very, very good unit. Very, very expensive, but holy crap, one of the best additions to the Chaos roster. Them and Archeon, the Ever Chosen, are just brutes. Chaos Warhounds netting a ton of kills against Silver Bullets, and then Spearmen and randoms from that on. And then the Weird Spawn, honestly, didn't get to do too much. They did apply their debuff to the Royal Altor Griffite, so that helped in killing them. But I probably should have just thrown them into the fight against the two Greatswords, really, to try and support the Chaos Warriors. So they didn't really do that much. For the Empire, though, the Amber Wizard and the General of the Empire were holding off pretty well on their own, killing Forsaken and Chaos Warriors. It's just when Archeon came around and the rest of my army, they could not withstand that damage. The Spearmen frontline did take the brunt of our initial charge, letting the Greatswords do a countercharge. They got a decent amount of kills there, but still, Chaos Warriors are just really good. They're just really, really good. And the poor Royal Altar Griffites charged in, then immediately tried to withdraw, but I just stayed on them with Archeon and pinned them down, and they unfortunately could not do too much because they kept trying to run away. But again, good game to Carther, and let's watch a cinematic view of the battle. Hope they send in the great swords first. That's funny.
Swords of Chaos to me! Kill them all! Ready! Move fast! Bring skulls to fall! Hold back! winds I command! The winds are mine! I will see them! Obliterate them! The eye opens! Seas of blood! Torn tongues! Controls the tide to despoil, deliver, slaughter! Very well! Who drives us? Kill them all! Let's follow! Go fast!
And there we go. Hope you enjoyed the Chaos Force Empire, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.